There's people, there's opinions, there's...
And I mean, I think I do my best to try and eliminate these negative stories. I interrupt them with my truth, and that's what I will always continue to do.
Well, I definitely had to get probably the most toxic thing out of my life first. Then it started becoming being a bit more vocal. I am naturally a people pleaser, so it's just more kind of saying, no, this isn't what I'm going to do. I think my role, has been, I don't want to work with anyone who doesn't want to work with me.
I'm never gonna let anyone ever again make me feel that way. And I gained my strength back when I realized, actually, no, that girl wasn't lame. That girl didn't need a better body. That girl didn't need to look like this. I was meant to be exactly who I am. And once I was released from a voice that was in my life, I didn't fall. I actually rose up. And that's the best thing. In moments of my life, whether it was my health or personal life, friendships, relationships, I feel like giving myself completely to something is just the best way I can love. And I immediately recognized the little things I needed to do to get myself out of it. So I decided I needed to change the things I was watching. So I decided to watch things that were really well written and beautiful and happy. I changed the music I was listening to. I wanted to listen to positive things. I wanted to feel like I could be inspired. It's something like taking a walk. It's something like calling a therapist. If you have a sponsor, calling a sponsor. It's all these little things that seem so minuscule and like, oh, that won't work, that doesn't matter. It actually ultimately does. It's by doing that every day and even just getting up and looking at yourself and being okay with who that person is on the other side. But I never wanted the pain that I endured to put some sort of guard on myself, an armor, if you will. And I never let that happen because I still believe and I still hope. I hope for love and I hope for healing and I hope for change. And I never want to lose that. Of course, there are days where I feel so far away, but I would rather continue to get my heart broken than to not feel at all. And hopefully, even if it's a friend that you know is walking through something, that you're able to be a voice for them. But facing your fears and tackling them, it's the only way to get through them, I feel. People ask me, what would I like to be remembered by? And of course, I love what I do. So the projects and things that I'm a part of, I'm really proud of. But I hope that I'm remembered by my heart, and I'm remembered by simply wanting to see people for who they are and love them authentically, truly, and as purely as I possibly can. I can't waste my time, if I'm to be honest with everyone in this room. I don't want to waste my time being upset or taking in all of the negative things that I hear online. And
I think I just found my group, and I think I'm getting better and better, but I only know that means it's because of the people I'm surrounded by that inspire me, that challenge me. And I think the past few years, or hell, decade if you want, I think I was really kind of hurting, and I think that prevented me from doing a lot more creatively or even content-wise of what I wanted to say.
I always say that there's blessing in the breaking. And every moment that you encounter in your life, even if it's just road rage, as simple as that, to maybe losing someone that you love, there is no perfect way to heal. There is no perfect way of dealing with something. It's more just, how am I going to be a better person? How am I going to make the best choice for myself so that I don't end up angry at that person on the highway, so that I don't end up ruining my day because of what someone did to me on the 405. You know, I want to also say that
how can I turn something like losing someone I so dearly love into, well, how can I celebrate that person and the great things that they provided me or that they gave me? That takes a lot of work, so I don't say that lightly, but I try my hardest to do that, and I try to have my friends hold me accountable to reminding me, hey, let's try to flip this and try to turn it into something else.
Now I get to have more say, too, when it comes to even putting the music together. I was always so scared to speak up with producers. Now I know most of them so well that I just give them shit. And I'm always just like, well, I don't, I've never done that really before where I'd have a conversation. And it was an important experience for me.
I think that I just have to understand that my fears are only going to continue to show me what I'm capable of. The more that I face my fears, the more that I feel I'm gaining strength, I'm gaining wisdom, and I just want to keep doing that. And I just hope to get better, hope to get smarter, I hope to become stronger and be a great person.
I completely get it. The agony, the confusion, the self-doubt, all of that wrapped up into that song. That was a moment where I got it. I needed that. I went through that for something like this for other people. And that was a really special moment.
Gaining the confidence to know I am enough, and I actually work really hard at being a good person, and I know I'm a great person. And when people paint these unnecessary stories, it actually gives me pleasure to just combat it with love, like you said, or kindness. I think it's actually fun for me.
What the purpose of my position is, which is letting people know that they are completely unique within who they are.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing, right? It's like they don't fit in, or they feel like they need to be a certain way. And it's even acknowledging I don't have it all, but I do know that I'm worth something. I'm not going to settle, and I'm going to wait, because there is something out there that is going to give me that feeling that I deserve and that I want.